Okay. Whew. All right. Well, first I thought I was actually live, and I wasn't live, and I was bobbing away, and I wasn't even live. I'm like, what the heck? Oh my goodness gracious. So let me explain what I was talking about. Since the first part was muted, so what I did here, you can see last week I made these like little mini palettes. We were playing around with color, and um, so my idea was, I thought, okay, so I usually will use like this size is a 4.5 by 6, and I usually will use the size to experiment with colors. I love these colors together, just so yummy. So I usually will use this. I thought, well, oh geez, I got paint on my poor jade plant. I just saw it. It's got turquoise paint on it. So sorry, squirrel. Um, so what was I saying? Oh, I'm sorry. I am so just, my mind is not real clear being on this chemo at all. I just get so disfocused. Okay, let me think. Okay, so I have found that these little tiny palettes are too tiny, just way too tiny to work. Or at least to really play around and experiment. They're just so little, and I don't know. I just can't work that little. It's just too teeny weeny. So I'm gonna go back to this. But I figured I already got this out. I thought I should just go ahead and go with it and just do something with it. So that's what I'm doing. The other thing that I have found, and that's what happens as you do stuff, and then you try something else, you go, oh, I love that, or oh, I really don't like that. One, I don't like working with tiny color palettes. Two, I got this Lucas paint, and the cream and the white's fine, and I love the Arctic blue. I love the Arctic blue. The Arctic blue is just gorgeous. I don't know if you can kind of see that. That light's so bright. Okay, that's another thing I mentioned is that I ordered a new light, LED. I'm hoping it won't be so bright and glaring. So, anyways, back to this. The Lucas paint tends to have, or at least a lot of the colors, you can see it has white in it. I don't know if you realize that, but there's like white mixed with the paint. And it reminds me of like the little craft bottles that you get at the craft store, like the deco art and stuff. And they're fine for craft stuff, don't get me wrong. But when I'm trying to make color palettes for art, mm, no, it's just too much white in it. So I found I won't be working with those anymore. So I started pulling out my golden paints, which I love, 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 love my gold paint. So I'm gonna set this one aside, and I'm gonna pull this one out. And so basically, I'm kind of experimenting with colors. So I think I'm gonna make that's too dark. I guess it'd be nice if I could let me scoot this over more. Let me move this stuff off of here. It's nice having a little movable cart so you can kind of have such a little small studio. I don't have a lot of room for a big table. It's on my little bitty table. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, now you can see when I mix the paint. So I'm thinking like a really warm peachy brown. Some of this stuff is kind of dried up. I've been messing around with it. There's too much raw umber on there. Let's try it over here. Okay. is burnt sienna and mixed with a little bit of that cream. I'm really liking that with that pink. That's kind of pretty, isn't it? Now let's maybe go with, this is what's nice. This is a color shaper. What's nice with a color shaper, you're not always having to rinse your brush. You just wipe it off with like a baby wipe or a paper towel. And you just go right back to it. All right, so let's see here. Grab a little white. That's kind of pretty. Maybe add a little. Oh, I kind of like that violet with it. That's pretty. So I think what I'm going to do is do less is more and just put a couple other colors, and then maybe I'll go back with, I don't know. I'm probably going to end up throwing these palettes away when I'm done because they're just so tiny. Oh, the brush. This is called, yeah, a color shaper. And they, you can have wider ones and smaller ones. And you can even get like little tiny ones too, which are really nice for like jelly plates and stuff. All right. Get a little more of that. Okay, I'm just going to stop on that one. Just going to stop right there. Okay. And let's see here. Yeah, I can't wait to get a new light because this is so glaring, you know, this, my little table light. Hopefully, you know, see, it's really, there we go. I'm trying to get rid of that bright glare on the palettes there. Okay. All right. I'm thinking of some blue. That's ultramarine. Let's stick a little white in there. And I don't know. Let's get a little bit of this green. Maybe a pop of green. And maybe pop of like a yellowy orange because so the opposite on the color wheel of purple is yellow and the opposite of blue is orange. So if we add just like a little speck, oops, okay, I'm gonna clean that off. Let me get some fresh paint that's not dried up. Just use this one since it's close by. So if you just use a tiny bit, not a whole lot, just a little bit. And that just makes it pop. There, that's it, done. Okay, so I like that. Yeah, I'm really liking that one. When I started doing those other ones, I just stuck way too much paint. I'm so used to having a bigger surface, and yeah, it was just not working at all. Okay, so I think that one's done. And let's go. Let's work on this one. Let's grab some of the Arctic. I think I need to grab my. Find it. Is there a blade in there? Yeah. No, that's not a blade in there. There's one with a blade. So this is like a straight razor. You can get these at a hardware store, I think. or art supply. But use it to clean out the glass palette. See how nice and easy that is? Because of acrylic paint being like a plastic. Oh, where did the lid go? Oh, there it is. I like working on the glass palette, and then you can just use a razor and go, and you're clean. That's I mean, so simple. So simple. That makes it really nice for cleaning up. Okay, so let's try some Arctic and a little bit of this turquoise. And maybe something. I need a new towel. That one's really getting yucky. I do love using the color shaper. So easy to clean up. Just wipe it and go. Alright. I'm thinking maybe I'm just gonna use it straight out of the bottle there. I think it may be a little of that. Oh, that's kind of pretty. I don't know. What do you think, Pamela? And maybe a little splash of white mixed with it. I don't know. I think we need something dark. Payne's Gray, my favorite. You never can go wrong with Payne's Gray. Never can go wrong. We're just gonna splatter a little bit on there. There we go. Oh yeah, Payne's Gray. That's what did it. That just rocked my boat right there. Payne's Gray. Okay, that's done. I like that. Oh shoot. Okay, I'm sorry. I have I have this. Oh crud. There we go. Oh, now it's like crooked. Oh, come on. I'm just having all kinds of issues tonight. I want to go. Hold on. Let me go. Okay, let's see if that works now. There we go. To take my what's it called? Chemo pills. Yeah. There we go. And so it has like a little pill thing, and it kept going off, and I went to go push it away, and then it went and pushed away the whole bead. Okay. Alrighty. So there's that. I'm kind of wondering, what about if I took a little dot? Oh, I like that. Just a little splash. What do you think? What do you think about that little orange and yellow in there? Oh, I kind of like that. I do. I don't know. What do you think? I'm thinking some Payne's Gray. Yep, I think that needs some Payne's Gray too. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I need. I needed something darker. Yep, I think so. I think that's what it needed. A little bit darker. I don't know. I love Payne's Gray. Love, love, love. I don't know. I don't even think I want to do those. They're just boring. I just like, they're not doing much for me. Okay. Now, I will tell you right. This is totally out of my color palette zone. Just totally. I just was fiddling with those offline, and yeah, just I don't know. I thought, well, I'll just try something different. Mm, um, just wasn't working for me. So, okay, so let's try, I honestly just think I need to grab my golden beans because I just can't never go wrong with those. This is Maggie. Oh, shoot, I need to shake it. Oh, darn it. I'm just having one heck of a time today. Holy cow. Oh, look at this. What a mess. What a mess. You ever have one of those days? I swear. Today's one of those days. The camera's going off. First, it wasn't even on. It wasn't even live, and I thought I was live. The camera. Then I didn't have sound. The camera went off the thing. I swear to God. Oh my goodness gracious. Now I got manganese blue everywhere. I don't like manganese blue. I don't want it all over the place. Okay. Look at that. Oh, what a mess. Okay, oh, yuck. Well, what the heck? Let's see. Put some over there too. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right. Thank goodness for baby wipes. Oh my word. I don't know, Pamela. Do you ever have one of those days that just like everything seems to like nothing seems to be going the way it's supposed to? I know it doesn't happen to just me. Okay. I gotta get some of that off my hands. I mean, now just have this stuff all over the place. Holy moly. Okay. Trying to get it off quick so I can. Oh my gosh. My hands. Oh well. Oh well. It is what it is. I'll just clean it up later. Okay. Let's just keep moving. I'm thinking. I like that. And I'm thinking maybe some ultramarine with it. Just a little bit. Oh, I kind of like that. Kind of like that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you have those days. Sometimes you're the windshield, and sometimes you're the bug. I love that. Yeah, I think I'm the bug today. Just like splat. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, my goodness. I haven't heard that one before. I like that. Sometimes you're the windshield, and sometimes you're the bug. Okay. I did. Oh. I don't know. Let's see here. Let's try. I think. Oh, quite an acronym. I'm just gonna go straight. Oh, look at that. Oh, I like that. That's pretty. That's pretty. I like that. I spilled blue paint all over my feet one time and then had to go to the doctor. And she said, "You're an art teacher, haha." So you're an art teacher too, Pam? What grades do you teach? I hear this echo on my phone. I was trying to, I'm afraid if I try and turn that thing down, I'm gonna like go off the air again, and we don't need that. Okay, I don't like the white. Let's get rid of that. That's not working for me. Let's try a little bit of yellow ochre. And maybe something with a little more turquoise. Oh, preschool to middle school? Wow, that's a big, big range. Holy cow. Do you work at like a Catholic school or something, or private school? I used to teach first grade to high school, 12th grade. When I was out the outside of Vegas. It was at the bottom of Mount Charleston. Maybe a little splash of that, just a tiny one. And yeah, I would have the high schoolers, and I'd have the middle schoolers, and I'd have Montessori. Oh, now where are you? Whereabouts are you located? Oh, geez, I just took a shower today. You'd never know it when you look at my hands. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. All right, I need to do a little something with this little tiny guy over here. I don't know. Let's see here. I think take a little bit of that and maybe a little bit of yellow ochre. Oh, Washington. I used to live in Washington. Vienna. Yeah, Vienna. I was there about a year, but I wasn't teaching at that time. I was a accounting exec for a graphic arts firm. That was really like out of the blue. So I was a graphic artist for a while, and it was hard to get a job as a graphic artist anywhere. I think you have to be in like LA or Chicago or something. Then I went back to school from teaching. Okay. Thinking. I have my kids' channel too, and I actually I hadn't been on it for a while, so I'm starting back up tomorrow. I'm doing a lesson tomorrow on it. It's called Kids Art Ventures. Oh, you're in McLean. Okay. That's the next time. Okay, yeah, I think I remember that. I vaguely remember. It was a long time. It was, oh my goodness. It's over 30 years ago. Over 30 years ago, yes. Oh, it was a long time. Long time indeed. Let's see here. Maybe. Wonder. Oh. Oh, yeah. I kind of like that. Maybe so. I like that. Oh, yeah. I like that. That's a different color combination. I'm liking these. This is ugh, yuck. I don't like those at all. Okay. I'm liking those. Okay. So let's I don't know. Let's go ahead and add some color to this. What the heck? I mean, because the backgrounds are so neutral, you can really do just about anything with them, right? So I'll just use my apron with that. Let's see here. Let's grab some white. I'm just going to squeeze it on here. a little bit. Nope, that's dried up. That's dried up. Oh, I think everything's dried up. There we go. A little bit of a light blue. Have anything that's not dried up. And good old Payne's Gray. Let's take a couple dabs of that in there. Oh, I like that. And now let's take a little bit. I love quinacridone. This is called quinacridone nickel azel gold. I love this stuff. Look at that. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh yeah, right there. That's it. That just did it. Uh-huh. I like that. Okay, that's good. That did it right there. Okay, I like that. All right, that made me happy. Now, let's try. And I'll tell you what though. What did I do with that razor knife? I know I had gotten paint all over it. Oh, there it is. I've got to get some space on my palette. I literally have nowhere to mix. Every time I go and try and mix, everything's dry. Isn't that awesome? Just scrape that baby off. I love having a scraper palette like that. Okay. There. Okay, now I got a lot of space. Let's get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of that green because I do not like it. There. Okay. Now we have a mess on my knife. Holy cow. All right. So what type of art do you do, Pam? Pamela. Pam was my best friend's name as she died last December. Okay, let's see here. Let's try a little bit of. She like just died in her sleep, like out of the blue. And her husband didn't do any autopsy, but she had colon cancer, but she beat it. But it was all the drugs that she had afterwards that caused her so many problems. That's one problem with medicine. But there's always these side effects. Okay, let's try a little splash of. This is teal, like a cobalt teal from Golden. Oh, I like that. That's pretty. Pretty. I like that. All right. And now, I don't know. Am I going to ruin it? Am I going to ruin it? I don't know. Let's see here. Sienna. Just making the burnt sienna just a little bit more orange with the pyro orange. Just a little bit. Yeah. Let's see if I put a little orange with it. Okay. And now we have one more here. Mixed media. Yeah, she was a good girl. 40 years we were friends. 40 years. Just died in her sleep. let's go with, let's get some fluorescent pink. Ooh, look at that. All right, we're going to take a little bit of that and let's grab some quinacridone magenta. That's another one. I love the quinacridones. Quinacridone magenta and quinacridone nickel hazel gold. I love those colors. Okay. So, do you use the golden paints or do you use other types? I mean, Liquitex is good too. I just Liquitex. Let me see. So golden is made here in the U.S. and then Liquitex is made in Europe. So Liquitex is always more expensive in the U.S. and then golden's always more expensive out in Europe because of the having to ship it overseas. Oops, way too much. Way too much. Okay, so let's take that and white. Let's see, there we go. Kind of a golden orangey. Oh, kind of like that. So what colors do you tend to go to? Now everyone tends to lean to certain colors, and what my goal when I create like little color palette swatches is to try and play around and get out of that rut of using the same colors, all the time. So that's kind of my thought process on doing that. Okay, so I think I'm going to worry about all these dumb little notes at this point. I just went to town. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I use painter's tape. This is always the most satisfying part, is lifting the tape. Oh, and so, I have decided to change my lives to Sunday night, just tonight, because I have found starting back at work teaching and being on chemo, I'm so tired during the weekdays, and this way it allows me to kind of rest over the weekend and so I have energy to do the lives. I'm trying to think here. I think maybe, I think this one's next. This one I need to do next. Trying to figure out, I got so much paint on it. It's so satisfying pulling off the tape. You like greens, blues, and pops of pinks and black and white. Yeah, I am an olive green girl. I love greens. Like greens, and I tend to, I lean towards Payne's Gray a lot. I love, and then, just, pops of pink. Like, I love that. I love that. Okay, well, these aren't so bad now that when I first started making them, I was putting way too much stuff because I was just, I don't know what I was doing. These aren't all dry yet, though, but I couldn't resist the urge. Those are pretty cool though. Whoops, I'm off camera. Sorry about that. I like those. Okay, what's your favorite? What do you think? They're really different. They're different colors that I don't normally do. So I'm really liking those. I think this is my favorite set. I think that is my favorite set. Let's pull these ones off. I think I'm going to get the glass palette out of the way. I'll flip this one over here. You like the bottom right one, the top left for me, the bottom right, top. This one, the blues, the blue, the gray. Is that the one? I like that one. That one's really pretty, isn't it? I do really like these. These are fun. Yep. Yeah, I like that one too. I think that's my favorite. Okay, these are really kind of ugly. But I'm going to take the tape off anyways. Let's see. It's always so satisfying taking the tape off. It's like, oh. Seeing that nice white clean border. Oopsie. And I just went really out of my comfort zone, and you can tell because they're just ugly. Those colors aren't too bad. This needs some lighter, something light on it. So once you make like little color palettes like I did here. Like you can go back in with some pastels, and dry media, and add a little bit of something to them. Which is what I'll do to that. I'll add something on there. Don't like that, and I don't like that. Those are yucky. That needs something lighter. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. And let's see here. We have a few more. Never did do that one. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. Let's pull this one off. That one's just a freaking mess right there. I don't know. I'm real crazy over that beigey background. I'm not a beige fan. Just not. I don't know. I like brown though. I like a deep, dark chocolate brown. Like real dark brown. But I like the little umber. But I just don't like beige. I don't know. Just me. My house, it was all beige when I moved here. The whole house was like beige, inside, outside. First thing I did was paint the whole stinking house. Painted the whole inside, then painted the outside. I like this one. And that one's not too bad. That, I don't know. That's something has. You know what I think would look good there? Like a pop of magenta or something. I think maybe something like that. But that's the whole thing, is experimenting. So That's the whole reason. All right. So here's that one. That one over here. That one needs something else. Okay. So this is what we got. Yeah. Little mini abstract arts. But I'm definitely going to work bigger next time. But at least it gives me a little something. See, I wanted to do them smaller because I thought, oh, well, I'd have to round the corners to get them to fit in there. But I thought that would be kind of cool, but they're just so tiny. I don't know. What do you think? All right, Pam. I think I'm going to call it a night. And, yeah, I'll be on the... I'm going to do the, for Dot Day, the International Dot Day thing, I'm going to do something on the kids thing tomorrow, on my Kids Art Adventures page. I'm going to do that tomorrow, and then I'll be back here next Sunday. Oh, I want to see what we did Friday night. Used black masking tape, and I used a Uniball Signo pen. Can you see that? A Uniball Signo pen. I love that pen. Just making patterns and plants and things, and that way I can use it. It's in black and white. See, that's up your alley. Oh, you like that? Yeah, aren't they cool? And this like masking tape. So then, and then that's like, a white China marker. And then these thicker lines, like I use like a Posca paint pen. But this is cool because then you can just, so I put them on, those report sleeves. And then you can just peel off pieces or whatever and put them in your journals. But I think super cool. Yeah, these are fun. I love these. So, okay. I don't know what we're doing next week. I will figure that out. Until then, you guys have a good rest of your week and happy creating. Bye-bye.